Good morning, everyone. It's Jen Zoë, and I'm here back with Maverick. If you missed our first video, make sure you go back to my YouTube channel and check it out, because we're taking things to the next level with him and really understanding what is the one thing that triggers a Maverick the most. If you don't know, you're going to find out in this video. This is really important, you guys. If you're watching this and you are a Maverick, you're like, I know. Or if you don't know, you're like, I would like to know. And if you're not, if you're in a relationship with a Maverick, especially if you're a Bella like me, you're like, oh man, I trigger them all the time and I don't even know what I'm doing. So when I think about Mavericks, like they want to nurture, they want to care for, they have a mission in from that sovereign place that they really want to be able to trust what they're doing is okay. They tend to second guess themselves a lot, right? Look, if you watch how he's walking, he's like, am I doing it right? But he's not really asking me unless he knows that he can trust me. He won't ask me or share with me how he feels until he can trust me. And as you know, if you've seen anything else I've ever done, it's all about trust being built in the smallest of moments. Like these grains of sand that make this arena all so beautiful, and the beautiful beaches in the world are made up of these tiny little moments that allow us to relax that part of our brain that scans for inconsistencies. So when I look at it, what is the thing that triggers the Mavericks the most? Pressure. They're like, I'll do whatever you want, just don't put too much pressure. I'm not going to make him feel wrong for changing directions there. If you're a Maverick, you go, yeah, that's it. I don't like too much pressure. On the other side of the quadrant, the Dantes, they're like, pour it on, baby, I can take it. The more pressure I have, the better I operate, right? Maverick's like, oh, thank God she took the pressure off. Whereas Dante would be like, oh my God, where is something to like strive for? So as I start to work and develop my relationship with him, watch what happens when I put just a little too much pressure. I'm not going to go too far with him, but I'll see how far I can go, because I don't want to push him over the limit. I say I don't want to blow his popcorn. If you ever go to a movie and like you're like, see the scary part in your popcorn, you don't want to do that. You want to take them to where you know they can still be comfortable. And with this guy, I'm going to go slow, 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 right? And allow him to find that place. This horse was raced for almost 11 years, which is really, guys, that's criminal. The racing world's tough enough, but to do it for over a decade is really hard, because how much pressure, how much money is on the line? He won more money than Seabiscuit. So how much pressure do you think this horse had from people, from little people sitting on his back telling him to go faster and faster and faster, as fast as his physical body could take him, right? And I'm watching him now starting to stretch and relax. And he's actually, now like coming here and touching him with the string, not to get him to go faster, but to remind him that I'm here with him and for him, and to stop him with friendliness and build that confidence that he doesn't have to go fast, that he can go slow and still get where he wants to go. And building that. This isn't a whip like what he's used to. I'll tell you, it took me a long time to get him used to this, because he was like, I'm pretty sure that's a whip, right? Anybody ever been in a relationship where they've been cheated on and lied to? Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure men suck. Or yeah, I'm pretty sure women are, and you get this global belief. So I'm going to make sure that he knows I'm never going to put too much pressure on him. Even though I have desires and needs and wants, and I want him to move and go and do his thing, I'm going to create a space to allow him to discover that for himself. Now I'm going to ask him, and I'm going to push him. But pushing someone and challenging someone is different than pressuring them, right? So I kind of just use my energy and be like, yeah, you got this, you can do it. And I can pour my belief in him until he can believe in himself and trust himself the way I know he has the ability to achieve. Then we're going to wait, and in a minute he's going to go and relax out here and trust his movement Now he's starting to drop his head and be more and more chill. And I want you to be able to see that and know that when you are in a relationship with someone like this, a little too much pressure. Did you see him kind of flip his head and go, oh, don't do that, that's too much pressure. And allow him to find himself and build that king that's within him. Ladies, if you're in a relationship with one of these, remember what, there, now that's it. I didn't even ask. He's like, okay, I'll do it. That's it. Tony Robbins says, heal the boy and the man will appear. Right? Not to be confused with dating potential, by the way. But there's wounds in here that as his partner, you can help him heal and support him and trust him and know that he does want to care for you and love you and support you. But you have to be able to hold that space for him. And men, if you're in a relationship with a woman like this, same thing. But know that she wants to care for you in a way and love you so deeply. There's just a fear. There's a fear that it's a stick or it's a whip, not a tool. That there's going to be pressure or that they are going to feel the need to freeze then explode. Like when you saw him kind of flip his head. What does it look like when you're engaging with a human that has the same sort of personality type? Now normally I would just allow him to just trot around behind me, but today I'm like walking with him. Just allow him to find his space and his comfortability and not ask too much of him. He's already been there, done that. Got the t-shirt. He has a herd that he cares for. He has a human that cares for him. How can you allow and have so much patience for him that he can relax and pour back into you? Isn't that what we want? We want those relationships where they can pour into us as much as we want to pour into them and not show up with something where it feels like it's too much pressure, or show up where they feel like, all right, hi baby, where they feel like they need to be a pleaser. I'm a pleaser in the past, but this guy here, he wants to give you everything. You just have to trust and be patient that he's there. Just wait. It takes time. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was meaningful for you. Watching and playing with this horse has helped me deepen my soul. It's helped me deepen my connection with people that are like him. And they're some of the most caring, loving individuals that I know and some of the closest people in my life. This is Maverick. I'm Jen Zoë. Make sure you follow us on Facebook. It's Zenerjen by Jen Zoë. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. We got a lot more videos. One more to come. Stay tuned.